Hey everyone, welcome to the Coding Zoo. This is your first time joining. My name is Shane, and this is the JavaScript building blocks lessons. In this lesson, we're going to cover another way to have conditionals with the switch statement. So if you're interested in learning how to do conditionals with a switch case statement, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so on my desktop, I've got my main.js file open, and it's attached to this index.html file using this link. And here's my browser. I've got it open. We're on lesson 10. You'll notice I have a lesson 10 folder created from my template folder. So I create a new folder each lesson. I encourage you to do so you can keep the examples you learn as we go along. All right, let's jump in. Okay, so I'm going to create what's called a switch statement. It's another way of kind of doing like if else if. In the last lesson, we learned about conditionals with if else. So very similar, but this is called a switch statement. So I'm going to create a variable apple count equals 10. Okay. And I'm going to do switch. So instead of if, I'm going to do the conditional called switch apple count, do the squiggly brackets. Now I'm going to put a case statement. So I'm going to write it out to the window. And I don't want the code to continue to run in this switch statement if this is the correct case. So I'm going to use the command that's called break. So if the case is 1, it's going to write this out and it's going to break. It's not going to write anything. It's not going to do the other case statements. So break. Now if I didn't have a break there, it would go ahead and also run case 2, even though case 2 may not equal the apple count. So you got to have the break. Okay, tab out. Now, I'm not going to do all the way up to 10. I'm going to cut and paste that, make a case, another case. I'm going to do case 10 right here. Okay. So I'm going to save it, and I'm going to run the code by refreshing. And you'll notice it didn't work, so something's wrong with my code. What's wrong with my code? So I have a bug? I think I probably got a bug. Let's see. First, let me go ahead and add my break statements that I forgot. And next, let's fix my quotes. Single quote, begin, single quote, end, single quote, begin, single quote, end. There we go. That's what I get. That's what I get for typing so fast. Okay. So I have switch apple count, case 1, case 2, and case 10. And let's change that to say 10 apples. And I've got the break statement. Let's see if this will run now. There you go. There is 10 apples. So let's change that just because I'm kind of OCD and that will drive me crazy. Let's put there are 10 apples. There we go. There are 10 apples. Okay, I'm going to change this to case number, say, 2. Rerun it. There are 2 apples. And I'm going to change it to 1. Run it. There is 1 apple. Now, what if the case isn't matched at all? Let's say there are 20 apples. Click refresh, and nothing is met, so nothing is ran in the case statements. Now I'm going to put a default. So let's say that I want to do something for case 1, 2, and 10, but all the rest, I don't care. So I'm going to put a default, and I'm going to write it out. right. Okay, click save. Okay, so we know 20 doesn't match case 1, 2, or 10, so it should go to this default. There you go. Shane has enough to give all the apples away. And there you go. That's it. It's very simple. This is a case statement, a switch statement rather. It's very much like your if-else blocks. It's a little bit cleaner. It's better to write a switch statement if you have several conditions. So in other words, if you have like 5 or 6 conditions, don't do if, else, if, else, if, else, if. Create a switch statement. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, the button's right below. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the bell. It'll let you know when we have more videos coming out. We have 5 different playlists for you to learn from. If you have any questions, leave a question below. We will definitely get back to you. And if you haven't checked out our website, thecodingzoo.com, check it out. We have study notes and quiz materials out there to go with each lesson. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.